Hi Simplicity viewers, today our guest needs no opening shot. He is none other than Scott Styris. Thank you sir for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
How has it been your experience in India as such, overall experience in India?
I love India, I really do. It's my favourite country in the cricket world to come to because there's so many different cultures. It's so different to New Zealand and life that I'm used to, and therefore I enjoy coming over here to experience I guess a lifestyle that's very different to what I'm accustomed to back in New Zealand.
So everyone out here knows what a fabulous player you are. But apart from having an amazing skill in the sport, what is that important characteristic trait that a sportsman needs to have?
Good question. I think there needs to be perseverance, because in sport you'll have a lot of failure, and there's a lot of people telling you, whether it be TV reporters, interviewers, newspapers, telling you how terrible you were or what a poor shot you played, but your ability to just forget about that and move on and believe that you are a good player and that you are going to succeed the next time you go out there. So perseverance to succeed and believe that you're actually a very good player, even when others may not be telling you you are.
There are a lot of times that you have played with Indian bowlers, yep, or for that matter, the batsmen. What is that one strategy that you discuss it in the dressing room?
Well, it's been the beauty, I think, of the IPL, is that you are finding players from the same countries are giving secrets on how to play against their fellow countrymen. For example, if we are in the CSK dressing room and we are about to bowl to Virender Sehwag, then you'll have MS Dhoni and you'll have Suresh Raina Ashwin saying, this is what you must do when you're bowling to Sehwag or Tendulkar. Or if you're in Australia, we might have Michael Hussey and he's telling us how to bowl to David Warner. So it's really unique that 1 minute you're enemies and you're playing against each other, country versus country, and then the next week you're in the same dressing room and you're trying to help dismiss someone who is their national teammate as well. So it's really bizarre that that's what the cricket world is like nowadays, but it's also fantastic because you learn so much from, I learned so much from MS Dhoni, from Raina, and I'm sure they've learnt from other international players too.
So who has been like the most intimidating batsman?
Sehwag, without question. Virender Sehwag is the number one in my books anywhere in the world. Ricky Ponting's not far behind, and Matthew Hayden too, who we see a lot down here in Chennai with his CSK days, yeah, and he's now a commentator too. And the reason those three are the top three for me, because they always tried to smash me everywhere, and therefore they were really intimidating.
Have you travelled India as a tourist?
I would love to. I haven't seen too much. I've been to Agra and to the Taj a couple of times. Once on my very first tour in 1999, and then once last year I went down and took the train and went to Agra for the day and went to the Agra Fort and the Taj. But outside of those really touristy places, I haven't seen too much. Rajasthan is supposed to be
extremely beautiful,
yeah, and I haven't seen too much of that. So I think one day when I stop travelling for work, then I think I need to go out and see the beauty of India, and that's why I like the TNPL, because we're coming to Tuticorin, we're going to Madurai, we're coming to Coimbatore, and even though I'm not here for long, you get to see different parts of India that I would not normally see.
Have you seen a very evident difference between the northern part of India and the southern part of India?
Not too much in the people. Obviously, you can tell by looking at people that they're different in terms of where they're from, but and there's different food and there's the climate and whatever, but not too much. I mean, I still just put India in one big box as being this is India, and I love it over here because as I mentioned, the diversity and the difference of life in India versus in New Zealand or Australia or England. It's just so different.
And have you tasted Indian food?
Oh yes, of course.
And which one is your favorite? That's like a must-have as soon as you land in India.
Oh, as soon as I like a chicken 65, but that's not really India. But I like a paneer curry.
The paneer.
Yeah, paneer. I don't know why. It's a little unusual to be choosing that as a dish. because when I was in Hyderabad, I loved the biryani.
Okay.
The Western version of Indian food is butter chicken. That's
Exactly.
it.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
like India
like-
is equal to butter chicken.
I know, that's what it is, and that's not what Indian cuisine is about. So I do like to try different parts and styles. I mean, I love the Indian breakfast food, the dosas and the idlis and that, which we don't get
Out there.
in New Zealand either. So, I mean, that's the beauty of coming here for 3 months a year, on and off, is that you get to try those Indian foods and then go back and be more what you're used to as well.
So what has been one of your most unforgettable memories in India?
One of the scariest was actually on my very first trip. I'd only ever been in India for 3 days. And in the New Zealand cricket team, you have what they call an initiation, or the rookie or the new player has to do a task that the senior players tell them to do. So my very first flight, I had to get up on the microphone in front of every passenger looking at me and talk about what I liked about India for 2 minutes.
Okay.
And I've got all these Indian people looking at me and staring at me. And I've never been to India before. I've been there for 2 days. I don't know anything about India. And I completely failed. And everybody was laughing at me and I'm just standing there with the microphone. And it was terribly embarrassing. So it was a scary moment. It was embarrassing. It was all of those things. And it was in India on my very first trip.
And your best experience?
Best experience? Well, I think it's more the friendships that I've made now from all the different teams I've been in here and the people I get to meet. So, probably the guy I know the best out of all the Indian players is Rohit Sharma from our Deccan Chargers days. He's an absolute legend and someone who I call a friend. And so I think that those are the best parts of playing sport, is that the friendships you make, they transcend all cultures and races and everything. And people are just people, and therefore I've loved the fact that we come over here and meet so many people.
Any message that you would want to leave to our viewers about sportsmanship? The one quality every sportsman should carry with him.
It sort of comes back to the message about what is the best parts about playing sport, and that is that you have fun. I think that's something I wish I could have had more fun when I played. I look back now and think, when you're in a competition, you can still have fun, even though we're trying to beat each other. So enjoy yourself, work hard, and the traits and skills you need to be a successful sports person translate to other aspects of your life. So I think you can learn a lot from sport, and it will help you with your family, with your wife or husband, or your job, or whatever. So get out there and enjoy yourself.
Thank you so much, sir.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.